You know what people think recruiters are like? Wolf of Wall Street. Flashy suits, Rolexes, ripping cigs on balconies shouting, "Sell me this pen." What they actually are? Stressed, skint, emotionally battered admin workers fueled by instant coffee, imposter syndrome, and vague hopes that one of their jobs actually hires this month. Clinging to KPIs and leftover leads from 2021. You know, that role you almost filled 2 Christmas parties ago. And when recruiters are under pressure, they do dumb shit. This episode's a roast. Recruiters, if you see yourself here, do better. Everyone else, this is the stuff we know pisses you off. Let's go. Let's start with the people that feel it the hardest, candidates. You're trying to get a job, make a move, get answers, and then a recruiter gets involved and somehow makes it worse. Here's how. Number 1, ghosting. Biggest crime of the lot. You apply for a job, speak to a recruiter, then nothing. No call, no update, just radio silence. We bang on about candidate experience and then act like you don't exist. Some recruiters just don't have the guts to deliver bad news. Like telling someone their haircut easier to say nothing and hope they figure it out. Secondly, not following through. They say, "I'll send your CV today, I'll get feedback by tomorrow, we'll definitely keep in touch." And then, nada. It's not malice, it's panic. Too many jobs, not enough time, shiny object syndrome. But still, own your promises or don't make them. Thirdly, sending your CV without permission. Huge no-no. And yet, it happens a lot. Recruiters trying to get ahead of the competition thinking, if I send it first, I'll get the fee. You don't own that candidate, so don't send it without asking. You're not psychic, you're not their mum. Ask before you share their life story with a stranger. And lastly, lying about feedback. Yeah, they said it was close, but just not the right fit. Translation, it wasn't close, they just preferred someone else. Or even worse, I don't even know, I haven't even asked for feedback as I'm too focused on the candidate they said yes to. Just tell the truth. You can be kind and honest. That's literally your job. If they said it was close, but you didn't even get an interview, it wasn't close, it was a no. Now, let's flip it. Clients put their trust in recruiters and then watch them set it on fire with crap communication, shortcuts, and desperate sales tactics. Here's what drives them mad. Spamming CVs. 5 CVs, no call, no context, no idea what you're actually looking for. Just a recruiter throwing CVs at a wall hoping something sticks. Like pasta, except this pasta's undercooked and isn't even looking for a job. Good recruiters qualify. Bad ones bulk send and pray. Overselling candidate. Best person I've ever worked with, except you spoke to them for 8 minutes on LinkedIn. Don't hype someone up unless you've done your homework. That includes asking if they actually want the job. You're not their agent. This isn't Love Island. Stop acting like you found the next unicorn and not pushing back when the client's wrong. Candidate has the skills. Candidate's keen. Client says meh. And you say nothing. Grow a backbone. If your client's being a donkey, tell them. You're not a waiter, you're a consultant, pretending to be busy when they're not. Yeah, I'm in back-to-back interviews all day. Mate, you're on your 3rd pret of the morning watching Instagram reels in the kitchen. We've all seen you posting your LinkedIn carousels about hustle while binge-watching Suits on your lunch break. Stop lying. Recruitment doesn't need smoke and mirrors. It needs trust. Look, most recruiters don't want to be knobs, but they're overwhelmed, undertrained, or working somewhere that celebrates short-term wins and ignores long-term damage. Some recruiters spend more time refreshing bullhorn than actually recruiting. KPI chasing zombies, hoping send CV turns into booked fee. Stress isn't an excuse, but it explains why some recruiters sound like they're one more no-show away from a breakdown and a new career in property. And that sloppiness, it kills trust with candidates, with clients, with your brand. So if you actually give a about being good at this job, tighten up. Recruitment is a brilliant job when it's done well, but when it's done badly, it's basically just Tinder with admin. You get to change your life, you get to build businesses, you get to make bloody great money, but it starts with trust. Trust with your candidates, trust with your clients, trust that you'll do what you say you're going to do. So cut the crap, own your mistakes, and remember, the best recruiters aren't the loudest. They're the ones that people trust to deliver.